Hey, everybody. It's us. It's me, Lou.
And me, Addy.
We're going to record a commentary track about Back to the Future. So get your Back to the Future VHS ready.
Yes.
Okay. And we're going to press play right now. And then we're going to talk about where we've been for a year. And go. Don't go. Go. Yay, it's going.
It's the planet thing.
The planet is planeting. The planeting is happening. I mean, I'm going to do enough lines, I think, where they'll be able to line up their commentary track with ours. So, Addy, where have we been?
Well, let's see here. I believe the last episode we talked about me moving.
Yeah.
And we talked about you moving too, I think.
Yes.
Well, we did move.
We did. We did, in fact, move.
And we had plans to do episodes sooner.
Yes.
Now,
we actually even had recorded an episode.
We did. And while I'm not going to go into it, a little thing happened in November, and it just kind of threw things out of whack.
Threw a wrench into all of our plans.
Yeah. Then it just kind of further threw wrenches in January and
February,
in March and April, May and June, probably July.
We're like that. We're like in the second Twilight book and movie. Just a few months go by and it's art. We just had a few art months. All right?
We had a few art months, guys.
We just sat on our couch and stared out the window.
And now I'm in Chicago, and Lou is also in Chicago with me.
Yeah, we are currently in the same location, but I don't live in Chicago.
No, Lou lives in St. Louis area.
Now everybody's going to come and dox us. That's great.
Yeah. I mean, listen, they already knew where we kind of were.
That's true. We've already talked about that.
And listen, saying Chicago and St. Louis is not...
I mean, there's a lot of people in
is
both
it county?
those
Is it the fucking suburbs? You don't fucking know.
We don't know. Nobody knows.
And we're not going to tell you.
I don't know. I love all these clocks.
I do love all these clocks.
See, Adrian, this is what... My grandparents used to have that regulator clock. You see, Adrian, this is called setting it up. This is called setting up things. This is the first image. This is what you do because it's about time, you see. Oh, look, they are giving us exposition without talking. Look at that. They have told us
you mean you can show things without Oh god, Thomas Edison, gross.
Is that Thomas Edison?
Yeah, that is next to Ben Franklin. The fact that I know that is crazy.
Look at you knowing. Yeah, I don't know what he looks like.
Yeah, it's Ben Franklin, Thomas Edison, and Albert Einstein were the three pictures. Which makes sense if you don't know anything about Thomas Edison.
Okay. Oh, so we moved, and then things happened. So we recorded an episode. So the audio, because it was over Discord, just was not, since it was all on one audio track, it just was not salvageable. No. And there were some things in there that because time happened, I'm very glad that we did not release the episode.
Yeah, there were some things that it was a bad episode, y'all. Yeah. The audio was rough, It was
going to take.
By
the way, that guy, Alan Silverstry.
Yeah, he did Marvel.
Yep. Yeah. I probably told you that. Yeah, I probably told you.
So I don't know if you did. I actually I liked the Avengers soundtrack, and I liked the Back to the Future soundtrack. So I've just noticed his name on both.
That's fair.
But you may have told me too. Like the thing is,
it's also possible too that it was you read it somewhere or watched it on something.
Yeah.
Dean Cundy. Why? It looks like poop.
It looks really gross. I mean, that's what happens, I guess, when you just leave canned dog food out.
Well, I've never had an animal where I fed it wet food.
Yeah, the thing is I've always been told that, with dogs, you got to be careful with that because if you feed them too much wet food, it wears their teeth down.
Interesting.
Same with cats. Wet food should be a treat because they like it because it is really tasty and shit. But you got to be careful because that's what I've always been told. But
oh my
I don't know
gosh!
shit.
Look, Adrian, we just got an answer to something. Everything's being set up, Adrian.
Wow, you can set things up.
There's barely been a line of dialogue. There was some newscasting. Hello, welcome to Lou complains about how movies aren't like this anymore. So here we are.
Tell us about the good old days when movies were like this.
When script writing mattered.
Yes, and directors actually gave a shit, and producers didn't constantly shit all over the product.
And also, the creators had more, they could, I feel like now it's less likely that you can, push back against studio notes, or, I feel a lot of studios will,
I'm really sorry if anyone heard that. I apologize.
I just feel that a lot of studio execs, if you don't do what they ask, they'll just be like, cool, we're not going to release it, and we're just going to get a different director.
Yep.
Like, it's just like, I don't know.
We're just going to write it as a tax, write off.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I wonder if that's what happened with Batwoman. They decided to not do studio notes, so they just decided.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah,
Probably,
you think that might have contributed? I don't know.
I'm glad at least that Wile E. Coyote is getting picked up.
Yes. That sucks, man. He worked so... When I was a kid, I was like, oh, God, if I was Doc Brown, I'd be so pissed.
Yeah, I would be,
You build
too.
that huge thing, and then some kid blows it up.
After you, explicitly, had a note on there.
This 27-year-old, 17-year-old kid.
Yeah, I guess he probably is in his mid-20s at this point.
Yeah, I actually don't think that that's true because I actually think he might have been under 21.
Oh, fucking well, good then.
Because so I say this because I know in that scene, which will happen later in the movie, spoilers, when he drinks the alcohol, they actually put alcohol in the bottle that he drank out of, and he had never had alcohol before. So that spit take that's in the movie is real.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, and because it's my understanding that Michael J. Fox he didn't want anything to do with alcohol. That was my understanding. But this could have just been one of those weird stories that I heard that is not true.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if I've watched the commentary tracks. So I have a question. I have a question about this 8:25 thing. Why would he set all of his clocks 25 minutes slow? Like, he acts like he was doing some great experiment. It's like, well, yes, if you set your clocks 25 minutes slow, they will be 25 minutes slow. What's the experiment here, Dr.
So the only thing I can think of is that he was... Well, no, because he does an experiment with Einstein later. I was like, maybe he was doing experiments with the fucking DeLorean, but that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Well, why does he have all those clocks? Why is that happening?
Honestly, just a cool set piece. I don't know if they have a real explanation for it.
I have questions.
This is a great
Don't worry,
fucking
I'm sure.
scene. Ugh.
I'm sure in the remake, as soon as Bob Gale and Robert Zemeckis are dead, we will get an entire side trilogy about why the clock experiment is happening.
Okay. This will mean nothing to no one else, but what if this movie is why Anthony skates? Because we've already acknowledged that he likes the movie. The movie is influential.
Okay.
On the character because he wears the vest.
Well, why
right?
not? Well, why can't he have a gay crush on Michael J. Fox? He's got a tight butt.
I'm fine with this. I had a crush on Michael J. Fox as a kid. He was cute.
Yeah, he kind of looks like a butch lesbian.
I mean, I still think he looks decent even as an older dude. Fucking.
He aged really well.
Yeah. Michael J. Fox, know you're a fan?
Yeah.
You aged well, man. You do good. I know you need my validation, but you have it.
Yes. No, he did. He's been waiting for our validation.
He's been waiting.
Our 100 listens per podcast.
He is a Missourian.
Is he really?
Yes.
See, I don't know this shit. See, I feel like all Missourians just try to erase the fact that they're from Missouri and they're very successful.
Well, he really should because he did an ad for Claire McCaskill.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
You're slacker. Slacker too.
Also, his hair is just perfect. Oh,
he does. He does have perfect hair.
I would kill for that hair.
It's perfectly coiffed hair.
Coiffed?
Coffee coiffed.
Coffee coiffed.
Kofu.
I love that coffee coiffed.
It's Huey Lewis in the news. Well, it's Huey Lewis.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. That's hilarious.
That was I guess it was a part of whatever contract they worked out. He got a little cameo because they wrote "Power of Love." That's their original song. I was a huge Huey Lewis in the News fan when I was 21, 22 years old.
They wrote Back in Time too, didn't they?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, Marty, it does kind of sound like shit. No offense.
I mean, it sounds like a band playing in a gymnasium. That's what it sounds like.
That's fair. Now that I know that this cameo is him, that makes it even funnier, actually.
You're just too darn loud. Which is hilarious because they're the most normal-looking band compared to all the bands that are waiting behind her, which look like heavy metal bands.
Yes.
So who are they going to pick?
You would think they would go with the rock band, but...
Instead of the heavy metal band, but who knows?
I mean, this is the fucking 80s. They did not like heavy metal bands. They thought they were all Satanists.
It's like 85, so it's supposed to be 85.
Yeah, was that
I
when
want
the
that car.
satanic
I
panic
want
happened?
that car. I want that car. I want it.
It is a really cute car.
I like two other like Marty's looking at other ladies. Haha, isn't it funny how men look at other ladies when they're in committed relationships?
Dude, now that Mike pointed out, yeah, the town is really run down and
Yes,
shit.
it is. That's kind of stuff that I just never kind of
Never noticed it, yeah.
For anybody who's wondering, we decided to do this commentary track because Red Letter Media came out with a video last week about like this, doing a review on it, and it just made me want to rewatch it like really bad. Gas War, what the fuck?
No, never mind. I was gonna say, like, if this was like the 70s, there was like a gas crisis, but this is the 80s.
Yeah, it's like 10 years after that.
Yeah, there
almost.
should be no gas
Yeah, it is
crisis
Department
now.
of Social Services. He was right. It is the Department of Social Services.
I never noticed that.
Neither
yeah.
have I. Never. Nope.
I always assumed it was City Hall.
She never did that kind of stuff when she was a kid. You know.
So I assume, okay, I'm going to make okay.
Are you bold
Well,
prediction?
the thing is I have to do
bold
a
statement?
trigger warning if
Oh.
I'm going to say this for,
Okay, trigger.
for essay.
I'm being triggered.
For essay.
Okay.
In the universe where Marty isn't there, I assume she still got. She might have they went to the dance.
Do not, because you're about to create like a weird time paradox loop, and you can't do that in this. Because if you're thinking like, well, if he disappears and then if he never goes back in time, does that mean his mom gets raped?
Well,
Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, kind of, but like I meant like more if he just never goes back in time in general, like because she still goes to that dance and shit. We don't know like what all happened.
Yes, but if he never goes back in time, she meets his dad because he's the one who gets hit
Yeah.
by the car, and then she falls in love with him and goes to the dance with him. So that whole thing in the car would never even occur. So Biff wouldn't find them.
Okay.
I got this shit.
Okay, I'm
on
gonna trust you on this one. Yeah,
because like
see, I had a moment where I was just like, oh god, what if?
Are you like Marty saved his mom from SA? And
Well, no,
changed her
I
to-
know. I
okay.
meant more like fucking like. Well, George would have saved her from SA. Marty would have just been a trigger point. Marty doesn't save anyone.
No. Well, I think it's really interesting too because he says that, so it's really interesting. Because like when you watch this on a second viewing, I always, as a kid, I'd be like, "Oh no, his mom's lying to him. She's actually a hoe." Because she parked with Marty in the past. But at this point, he hadn't gone back in the future. or
Yeah,
back
I
to
guess
the
we don't know.
past.
The thing is
so
we don't
was she a
know.
hoe or did Marty make her a
God,
hoe?
we don't know. Yeah.
This is why you can't think about the
I mean,
time
the
travel
thing
part
is
of this
I have
movie.
to assume she was a hoe beforehand.
It's like me finding out my grandma
Yeah.
was dating all these dudes before she.
And like
dated my
maybe
grandma.
maybe she got pressure from her family to date George because he was like,
Normal?
yeah. Well, kind
Oh
of.
no, she said that he was so helpless and she fell in love with him.
God, this actor.
What I think is very funny about that as a kid, I was like, oh geez, I better not get a car with a blind spot then. Hey everybody,
They all have.
blind spots?
Every fucking one of them.
well, just kind of it contributes to like how incredibly stupid he is.
There are jokes that I imagine are going to hit a lot more as an adult now.
Oh yeah.
Your insurance should pay
He
for
spilled
this.
beer all over that car when the car smashed into me. He's driving drunk.
Sir, this is assault.
Oh my god, what is your name, actor man?
I know. I wish I could remember his
Oh my
name.
god, why can I not remember things? I told you he had a YouTube channel, right? I think I
You
sent
did,
it to you.
you
Yeah.
did.
He makes a video like once every 8 months, and it's always really bizarre.
How is he? Is he
He's just
normal dude?
yeah.
Oh, good.
Seems pretty decent, compassionate individual. He's just he's a little odd.
Yeah, I could see that.
I will tell you, I mean, he's definitely not anything like this character from any interview I've ever watched with
Yeah,
him.
I believe that.
Anything that I've ever seen with him, he's just not that character at all. I wish he had, honestly, he deserves like a better career than what he had.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't get a better career. Like, he's really good in these movies.
Yeah, and he just never had like a massive movie career. He may have been in television. I'm
and
just
the
not
thing
super
is
aware
I
of it,
would
'cause-
argue that he has range in that character because there's like multiple versions of that
Yep.
character throughout these movies.
Every one of these actors, Crispin Glover. I know Crispin, who's the dad. I know he didn't get a lot of work because he's very famously difficult to get along
I
with.
could see that.
Yeah, sometimes he'll do like these weird method acting things and other weird shit. What's really funny is his dad was actually an actor, and his dad was an alcoholic, and so he wound up just doing like a string of like terrible B movies. So he is actually one of the like best of the worst running gag people, like Oh my god, all of their names escape me now. Good lord.
Oh, quick little piece of trivia here. He's
Yeah.
eating butterscotch because he apparently bought 20 boxes in a deleted scene.
Yeah. If you watch the Red Letter Media video, they kind of go into some. I've watched the deleted scenes before, but it was when I was like a teenager.
Yeah, I don't think
when
I
got
ever-
the DVD box set.
I don't think I ever have.
I dropped him a line.
Also, knowing that they gave her like prosthetic cheeks and everything. Like,
Yeah, and
God.
they paid enough attention. Like they just don't make movies like this anymore. That's your mouth. Give your mother.
God, this movie does present so many problems because it's just like, it's like a chicken and the egg situation with her being a
100%.
hoe.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
her hoeing. Is it like, did Marty cause her hoeing or was she a hoe before? It's it's classic chicken and the egg.
It's that classic Oedipus chicken and the egg. Did I turn my mom into a hoe, or was she a hoe before I went back in time? No, it's a classic story. It's a
Classic
tale as old as
story.
time. Well, to me, so
God damn it.
I'll be real with you. So I always read it like she was a hoe before because of how vehemently she is going
and
against
how
that type of behavior.
Specific, she said that sat in a car with a boy before. The way
Yes.
she says that.
Yes, exactly.
It's just like, maybe she had a hoe tendencies, but
Yeah.
she never got to fully explore them, and so
Yeah.
she just went the opposite direction with them.
Since your computer went off again, it still shows that your audio is still
I'm talking
playing.
still.
Yeah. So that means it's still good, right?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I don't know why
Yours is too?
yeah, as far as I can see. It's weird.
Yeah.
I guess if it doesn't record, it's not the end of the world.
Well, Smiles did keep it from going into sleep mode.
Yeah, maybe it's just sleep mode, not necessarily when it goes into like screensaver
Yeah,
mode. 'Cause, like,
because
it's
they're
two
still
different versions,
powered,
right?
yeah.
It's probably that then.
Okay. I should know this shit, but
Listen,
I
I don't know nothing. Okay, if
I've
learned-
accepted that I don't know as much about tech as I thought I did.
Smiles like put like 3 games on my computer, put 2 games on your computer, fixes and all in like an app. We were only gone for like 3 hours.
Oh yeah, he got Sims 1, 2.
On both of our computers, and he put furry Stardew Valley, and he
He
added me
did.
to your server. Your furry.
Like, dude, he's a fucking beast, man. Fallout 4
And
wasn't
I
working
always
for me.
read this too, like she kind of knows that she made a mistake because you can see it a little bit in her eye. Look,
Yeah.
look at that look.
You can see the light die.
She's trying to believe in that story so badly, and you know why I think that I kind of inferred all of that because of how I grew up, and that's how my family was.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So there's a little bit of projection.
Does
Look
this
at
have
this-
fucking chocolate bars and
Yes,
fucking,
look at this attention to detail. This is
fucking-
like when you have all the clutter kits for The Sims 4.
Yeah, it's actually really nice. All the random books and shit everywhere. It actually looks like a teen's room. It doesn't look like a fucking fake movie room. It looks like they actually cared enough to give him a little personality in the background and shit. Because sometimes in like movies and TV shows, the teens' rooms look so fucking fake.
Yep.
You're like, okay,
A lot of times now, people just don't take the time to. Everything feels very real. Look at the
Yes.
JCPenney.
It reminds me of that fucking God, what is it? Cool Cat Saves the Kids. How Cool Cat's room is just like a random guest room with a bunch of
Yes.
fucking Cool Cat photos slapped on
Yeah.
to it haphazardly. That's what a lot of movies are like nowadays.
Kind of feels like
unfortunately.
that sometimes, yes. I like how the dog is just like sitting there very patiently.
It's a very good boy. I love how they make sure that the dog is not in the movie for most of it though, because they're like, man, Listen, it costs money to have this dog in the movie. This dog is the highest paid actor in the whole fucking movie you see.
Really? Are dogs or animals that expensive?
They can be, but I doubt the dog
You're just making up bullshit.
I'm making up bullshit.
Okay.
But the animals can be expensive, yeah, like certain trained animals and shit.
Well, sure, like certain trained animals, like a dog.
But this random dog, no.
No, definitely not.
Now, I'm sure after this movie, this dog was worth some fucking money.
Possibly.
You want to get the dog from Back to the Future? It's going to cost you a pretty
I
penny.
kind of do wish that like they had made more DeLoreans and it had been more of a mainstream car instead of like an impossible to get car. Because it just wasn't very popular. People didn't like it.
The thing is if they ever did like a re
yeah, I think the company that makes them is long since gone.
Yeah. A Devo suit. Oh fuck! I didn't get that the first like many times.
I've actually never
movie.
noticed that he said that.
Yep.
This is another one of those movies that I think I never watched with subtitles like the first time.
I'm noticing the wrinkles a little more in this version. Which
If
is
Mike
nice.
hadn't pointed them out, I would have never noticed.
No, they're very subtle. They're very subtle.
I don't know. To me, because it's a fairy tale and you're kind of suspending a lot of your disbelief,
it doesn't
I kind of just
matter
take
at
it
the
at
end of the
face
day.
value. I'm not like looking.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Is so did I because like
And the story is so compelling and interesting that you're not even paying attention.
you and me both said that both of us just thought nothing changed when he like pulls the fucking when he rips his face out.
Yeah,
we're just like,
I thought
oh,
it was just a joke that he just didn't.
Yeah,
but now it makes more sense. The joke makes more sense, rather. That poor dog. What if the dog explodes?
Exactly. I'm assuming he already did a test.
Probably, yeah, with other stuff.
Well, he calls Marty the 25-minute clocks. It's possible he did a test then.
Maybe. What did he like?
Did
he like throw all the clocks into a fucking time machine and then?
Well, he might have did the 25 minutes back. Maybe he went 25 minutes back, so he wanted to see if the clocks matched where he was at.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? That's why he's like, they're still 25 minutes behind, you know, like fucking because he jumped 25. Yeah. That's the only thing I can think.
You're going to see some serious shit. It's like one of the best lines. It's a lot of really good one-liners.
Oh, yeah. All the actors are great in this movie.
Every performance is just top-notch.
Yes, every single one. I have like zero fucking complaints for any of the performances. I also like, why didn't Marty ever try this again?
What?
Sitting in place and speeding up. Before like, I mean like it's not good for the tires, but like he never tries that again. He always has to have like a long stretch of street. Also, buddy, dangerous.
Well, the thing is it's only like this because the dog's in the car. They never use the remote control again.
Yeah, I guess. I just figured like Marty could like still like be in like neutral and rev the engine up to fucking 80, you know, like higher up.
I think though it wouldn't work the same way as this thing works.
You think it like triggers it a certain way to make it?
Yeah, because I just feel like it would max out at a certain point if you're
Yeah,
just
that's a
in
good
neutral
point.
revving the engine. But like this seems to have like some kind of weird kill switch, so where like the back wheels are continuing to gain momentum.
This is a good
Again,
point.
we can't be asking too many questions. This was written by a writer, not a scientist. So we're Adrian, we're cinema sinsing. Okay, right now we gotta stop.
Ding.
When the hell are they? Become the world's first time. See, that's why I'm like, okay, now the clock thing is moot. It doesn't. Nope. It's
He might have
untrue.
sent a clock back though. Like he might not.
All
have,
the
like,
clocks.
No. I mean, he might have put like a stopwatch or something inside the fucking vehicle alone without anyone in it.
But why were all those clocks 25 minutes? I love how we're
Listen,
still stuck on the beginning image
the thing
of the
is,
movie.
like, I'm trying to come up with I'm not even trying to come up with a logical explanation. I'm trying to come up with like a bullshit explanation as to why.
And there's no reason.
There's no reason. I can't come up. Like I said, even like.
Like, why would you do that? Why would you knowingly set all the clocks
The
25 minutes slow and then be surprised when they're 25 minutes slow?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
To fuck with Marty, maybe?
I don't know. I have questions.
Also, Marty's hair looks all windswept, which I like.
Well, yeah, Adrian, because it's a movie and they're trying to make it realistic, okay? And a time machine just whooshed past them.
Listen, I'm complimenting it because nowadays they wouldn't do that.
No.
They'd be like, well, it's CGI anyway, so who fucking cares?
They're on a green screen. They'd be on a green screen. They wouldn't be in a mall
They
parking lot.
would not be in a mall parking lot.
Although, you know what? If they did remake this movie, that's very viable because malls are completely fucking deserted. So if they were gonna,
Yeah, like you could easily do mall parking lots nowadays. You just have to make the mall look like it's not abandoned.
I shouldn't say this because we're gonna put it out. But okay, so what you got to do then is you got to have like, it's cold. It's damn cold. What you got to do then is you got to have like a security guard, and then there's like a C plot line where like the security guard is trying to uncover time travel. Please don't do that, Universal. Please don't do it.
Listen, instead of the Libyans, because they don't want to.
They're racing against the. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Is like one of the other things about making this movie
is there's
like
just
remaking
certain things
it
that you
can't
do, which is why you shouldn't remake it. Like there's, it's like.
There's too many things to change about it. Just come up with your own time travel movie fairy tale idea.
It's why Ghostbusters remakes don't work.
Yes.
Some movies work because of when they were made.
Yeah, the technology that existed at the time, because technology after that kind of negates. Well, it's sort of like, the Harry Potter books. Once you bring them out of England, basically nothing makes sense because guns.
Yeah, that's always the thing that always fucking got me. It's just like, and then she had to try to find like 50 justifications to explain guns away.
Yeah.
It's like, no, bitch, snipers. Like, fucking, you're done. Dumbledore's dead.
That's a time. No, that was a day you slipped and you had a vision in your head.
Yeah, you didn't invent it.
Yeah.
You came up with the. Oh god, he looks really old here. Oh fucking Jesus! I assume it's just because the car lights and everything adding to it.
Probably. Let's go past it.
Don't think of it too hard, y'all. I'm not even going to try to come up with any bullshit explanation for this. But plutonium, it's the flux capacitor. It works.
You just need 1.21 gigawatts.
This very much is a Beauty and the Beast enchanted castle situation.
Very much.
You do just you do got to take it at face value.
It's just a story. Just have fun. It's like, Austin Powers and Goldmember, like when they try to start explaining the time travel in the first movie there, and Austin's like, oh no, I've gone cross-eyed.
Yes.
And Basil's like, I suggest you don't worry about that. And they both look at the camera. We suggest that for you as well.
Yes.
It's not Primer. It's not dark. It's not a true science fiction mystery. This is just a fantasy.
It's like a fantasy comedy, really. At the end of the day,
which we're just saying what Red Letter Media said.
Yes,
lots of electricity you need. That's what to store and buy plutonium.
One of the most famous lines ever. Shh.
Nationalist. Well, what the thing I love about this as an adult too is it like makes Doc like an activist in kind of a way, because he basically like he thwarts a plot to build a nuclear bomb from terrorists, and he invents time travel with it, which is just like the most fucking scientist activist thing you could do.
That's a really good point.
Even as a kid, I'm like, oh, that's funny. He ripped off some terrorists. Now they can't make a bomb.
Well, and then fucking he basically gets them like killed and arrested later.
Yep, basically, yes. Luckily, like, because I think I saw this like after the 9/11. After 9/11 had happened, I actually understood most of the plot like of this. I may have seen it beforehand and didn't really register a lot of it, but after 9/11, I'm like, I know what a terrorist is. I didn't know what a Libyan was, but I know what a terrorist was.
Oh God, even crazier when you consider the Gaddafi-Libya situation.
Which is what it's aping off. That's what it's.
Oh fuck. Yeah, you could not remake this movie nowadays.
Nope, that's what I'm saying. Like this beginning plot point.
Too much history's happened since then to fucking.
Well, actually, if you really want to do it, you could make them Iranian, and then it's the same thing where you thwarted them making a nuclear bomb, and then you built time. So you could do it. You could still do it. You just got to change the country.
Just
Universal, stop listening.
Please
stop listening.
Just continue building the fucking theme parks and that. Don't do any of the other stuff, please. Also, like, Doc Brown goes to get a fucking gun. Like, he was, like, straight up ready to shoot these motherfuckers. Like, I just want to point that out.
I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty! The Libyans!
And they're driving a Volkswagen bus,
Yeah,
which is just
great.
hilarious. I mean, at least there's only, like, 2 of them. Like, theoretically, you could handle this. Also, Doc Brown don't know how to use a fucking gun. You don't look in the barrel, Doc.
Listen, Adrian, he's a scientist, okay? No! Bastard!
Shouting and arrow. Oh, God.
Adrian.
Oh, God.
Adrian.
Yeah.
It makes sense that Anthony has a crush on him. He has mad Connor energy.
Oh, God, he does.
He does.
Yeah, he does.
He even has like the little twink.
Oh, no.
Like you
God
just give
damn
Michael J.
it.
Fox a couple piercings and a mohawk, and he's Connor.
I mean, the thing is you're not wrong. That's what's a 1980s Connor.
Yep, 1985 Connor.
Gen X Connor. Christ.
And it would be very like Connor to be trying to get out of his situation, forgetting that the car that he's driving is a time machine, and then accidentally getting transported in time.
You know, it works to the advantage, though.
Most definitely.
Also, the scene is so fucking thrilling.
It's great. Well,
They did such a good chase scene here.
I've said this many times, but I don't think, like, we've never talked about this movie on a recording before. And I'll say it probably when we get to it too. Even at the end, when I know the story, I know the plot, I know they make it. When that car stops working and he's trying to get it to start again, like always, I am like gritted teeth. I'm like, come on.
Yes.
Or like with the lightning bolt thing, you know they're gonna make it on time.
When Doc Brown,
yes,
almost
when he's
doesn't
hanging
get...
when he's hanging from the thingamabob.
Oh my god. Yeah, same. There are moments, man. Like movies. The music, everything is just so perfect.
Let's see if you bastards can do 90.
I mean, they could have literally just fired the fucking RPG at this point. And they definitely would have hit him, and he definitely would have...
I like the look on his face where he's like, oh, wait a second. Oh, no. Oh, wait a second. I feel like there's just this little bit in his eye where he's like, uh-oh.
It's the helmet popping back on.
Yep. Man, they turn on them lights quick.
Yeah, that shit was fast.
Also,
This is the 1950s.
hold on. Yes, that is exactly what I was just.
They
hold
wouldn't
on.
have had power.
Yeah, I don't know if a farmhouse would have that readily available power in 1955.
A lot of farmhouses didn't even have like plumbing and shit until like the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
I'm not joking about that either. Like I'm not saying that.
Well,
to be, like,
the infrastructure just didn't reach that far.
Yeah, like a lot of rural areas, man. Like that's why rural areas, like them getting satellite internet, is such a big deal because a lot of those places don't have
that kind
shit
of stuff
outside of like television, cable. It's if they have fucking cable. A lot of them do nowadays, but still.
Sure, yeah.
Like internet infrastructure is only recently becoming a thing for those areas. So if you ever wonder, like, why are rural people fucking
the way that they are?
Yeah, it's they rely on radio too, and like fucking listen to AM radio sometime and fucking tell me that you wouldn't, if that was all the information you were getting. Not excusing it, but I get it. Also, this dude's a bad shot. You would think for a fucking farmer.
Well, he's got a bunch of adrenaline pumping through him, you know. He's never seen an alien before.
Zigzag, Marty. Zigzag.
Evasive maneuver.
It doesn't help that he's got that
My pine!
Lone Pines.
Blows up his own mailbox. Bastard, you killed my pine.
Twin Pines. Oh, that's hilarious. I never noticed that before.
Well, if you notice, spoilers for everyone,
Lone
I'm just gonna ruin
Pine.
everything. When he goes back to the future to 1985, the mall, it's called the Lone Pine Mall and not the Twin Pine Mall anymore.
Fucking it was called the Twin Pine Mall
Yep.
before.
Yep. There are little things like that throughout the movie where they're just little changes because of things that he did, little butterfly effects.
I need to see if the town's like less shitty because
It is.
of the mayor.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he inspires Mayor Goldie.
Yes. To me, that would be the thing, like, for me, that would really fuck me up. Would to see, like, the area where, like, I will live in 30 years, like...
It's not even built.
Yeah. The home of tomorrow, today. Very 1950s advertising.
Yes. Even the look of the building and
Yep.
shit.
They did good. Well, probably a lot of people on the crew that were painting and working on a lot of the stuff were probably kids when this,
Also,
during this time period in which it takes place.
Well, no, I guess in this small town they probably would. I was going to say, like, I don't know if people would be so quick to just, like, ignore him immediately, but he would look very weird for the
Yes,
time
like,
period.
that's a weird vehicle.
Well, and, like, it's the 1950s, so, like, nuclear bomb shit is, like...
Oh, yeah, and he's wearing, like, the
So they're probably
symbol.
panicking, like, oh, God, something's happening. Oh,
Yes.
fuck. But I would assume he would be a government employee, honestly, if I was a fucking passerby. But I'm also like, I would have probably got serial killed if I was from the 1950s.
I would definitely be serial killed.
It's so funny. It's like, Marty, if you just ditched the vest, no one would have thought anything because you're just wearing denim. I'm pretty sure they had denim back then. Maybe not as common as it'll be.
I'm just going to say, I feel like... I'll have to look at people's pants and shit.
Yeah. Well, I know, like, suits, like slacks and shit were still, like, the more acceptable thing.
Yeah, because I feel like
Jeans were, like, greasers. And,
yeah,
like,
that and it was only, like,
rockers.
They were originally made for, like... Because jeans don't, like, melt. They're the only fabric that can be used when welding.
Really?
Yeah, that's
so
what...
that was like a worker's...
Yeah, they're like workers' stuff.
Gotcha.
They're not... They are and aren't flame retardant. Well, also they're designed to where you don't have to wash them a lot. The way that the fabric is just their design where you can wear them many times while sweating in them without having to wash them.
Oh, fuck, that makes
you
so
can
much
get jeans
sense.
really nasty and they'll usually clean pretty easily.
Like a lot of people had laundry like fucking machines back then.
Correct.
A lot of people were still cleaning in like not baskets, like bins, like wash bins.
Yeah,
and
so
shit.
a lot of lower class people, that's why they had a lot of denim. People in the lower class, I guess.
So people see him and just assume he's like a poor like Navy
yes.
Coast Guard kid.
Correct.
Jesus.
Correct, yes.
Hilarious.
A nice place to live.
Future farmers of America. Oh, God.
What I think is funny about this series, because they go 30 years in the future in the second one, is how the town, even though things progress, the very basic layout of the town never changes, which is not at all how infrastructure works. Towns cannot wait to rip up how things used to look to make it look new. You do have a lot of places in America where, people did preserve a lot of this stuff, but
Chicago's pretty good about that.
Yeah, like
for the most part.
Like sometimes I take side roads when I come up here, and a lot of them are on old Route 66, and a lot of those places are preserved.
Yeah.
But if you go to places like Bloomington
or
like other like towns, everything has been, it doesn't look anything like it did probably like 50 or 60 years ago.
If you're in Cook County, I think because of the Chicago, Smiles explained this to me before, the Chicago fire, I think that's the reason why like there is like a big need to preserve what's here, because we lost a lot of shit and had to rebuild.
Makes sense.
It's why every building in Cook County is basically brick. Like you will see wood buildings, but not very often.
Yeah.
It's almost all brick. Chicago's like never again.
No more wood.
Throw that shit out. I forget you could like get things on tabs back
No,
then.
so it took me a long time to get this whole exchange. So a tab is a soda. He's asking for a tab soda.
Yeah, I know that.
And
he's thinking about like
it's a tab, like a money tab, yeah. And it took me forever to figure this out.
Because that like that's still common in bars, but that's not common anywhere else.
No. I'm guessing though back then
it was
yeah. Common.
Credit wasn't as much of a thing back then either.
Yeah.
Like I know it existed, but it was different.
Oh, that's Billy Zane. That's baby Billy Zane.
Oh shit.
That is baby. I forget that baby Billy Zane is in this. Very baby Billy Zane. But he also then he says Pepsi free, and he says if you're gonna have a Pepsi pal, you're gonna pay for it. Pepsi free was I think a caffeine free version of Pepsi that didn't last very long.
No,
so even
only
by the
in the
time
80s
when I
and
saw
70s,
it, by the time I saw it as a kid, I was like,
it's like Crystal Pepsi.
yeah, it lasted for like a year, maybe
Yeah.
2, and then they got rid of it. The only caffeine free Pepsi that exists is the caffeine free diet Pepsi. They've never again made caffeine-free Pepsi.
Nope.
Callable McFly.
Is the young Biff and old Biff different actors?
No, it's the same actor.
So they just aged Biff up.
Yeah, everybody is just an age makeup.
God, I gotta say they did really good with old Biff. Holy fuck!
And even in the second one, it's still him. He's playing old Biff.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, they all play
multiple versions
Yeah.
of themselves. That's insane. Well, I know Marty plays the older version of himself.
Of course. Yeah, and like Crispin Glover and Lee Thomas play the older versions of themselves in 1985. Here's my next question. So they kind of we need to talk about 2 things in this movie, which is racism. It's one thing, but there are 2 instances of it which I think are very interesting to me. So, if he's mayor in the future, in that future Marty hadn't gone back in time yet, theoretically, what inspires him to be mayor? Because here it implies that Marty, white man, inspires black man to be mayor.
So I assume he would have always been inspired. Maybe this just made him...
Like this was the moment?
This was maybe this made him focus earlier.
And
while he was younger and more idealistic. However, it's still like the problem still exists. Is it's the white man who makes it better.
The more egregious one is towards the end, which is when he's playing Johnny Be Good, and the guy who was playing guitar calls his Chuck Berry, and he's like, you know that new sound you've been looking for? Listen to this. And even as a kid, I was like, that seems kind of rude.
I cannot imagine Chuck Berry was a fan of that line.
I wish I knew what the opinion of him was, because like it's 85.
Yeah, like maybe. Chuck Berry obviously gave them the rights to use the song.
Yeah, but like I would be curious as well. This was one of the funniest things.
Yes, him being a fucking peeper.
Yes, that was probably one of the
his mom being
things.
A hoe and his dad being a peeper.
They're destined for each other.
Truly.
To make each other miserable.
It's like not... I mean, I'm sure that still is a thing. It's just not as common of a thing, I feel like. Like, I know it's still a thing because it happened to a friend of mine.
I hate it when he smacks his head on the pavement. He would definitely have a concussion from
that.
Ugh.
And they didn't know about concussions back then, so they definitely... it's one of the funniest lines. Another one of these damn kids jumped in front of my car. How
many kids has he hit? Yeah, how many?
I also love that the wife's name is Stella.
Oh, of course.
Also, like, I'm sorry, she was a hoe beforehand.
That is true, because if she went in to help George out and then like fell in love with him or whatever, what's she doing being in the room alone with him?
And did she strip him down to his underwear like she stripped Marty down to his?
Oh shit!
George might have just been too nervous to like really like
to do anything,
act on it. Yeah. I would fucking jump out of a window. I would like, no, I'm done. Nope, goodbye. Psh.
Okay, then an additional question becomes, like, as she gets older and her son transforms into this dude, what?
I like to think they just don't want to think about it. Because if I'm George, I'm like, all right, bitch. Did you fuck him later? Did he come back? Like, what's going on? Like, I want to know. Maybe George is into it. All right? I'm not here to fucking assume. All right? George might like watching her get fucked by other men. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Her son?
Not her son. I just mean other men. So he might not question.
That's fine.
He might assume. Okay, follow me here. He might assume like maybe she ran into him at a store years later. All right.
Oh, so you're thinking that maybe that Marty he thinks that Marty isn't his kid.
Yeah.
And then it just looks like this other guy.
Yeah, but it's really his kid, and he's
Okay.
just fine with it because he's like, I like watching my wife fuck other men. So this is fine. I have like multiple children that don't look like me, so.
What, man, we're coming up with all kinds of theories for this movie.
I mean, look at George and tell me he wouldn't be into getting pegged. I'm just saying. To be fair, I say that about a lot.
I was just gonna say you say that about every straight dude.
Not every. I say it about a specific type of straight dude every time.
Okay.
I didn't say it about Biff, did I?
No,
I didn't. Exactly. I don't say it about every straight guy. I didn't say it about Marty either. I don't think Marty likes to get pegged. This fucking.
I hate you.
This commentary track's taking a fucking turn. Listen, one of us has to honor Scoot, and I'm honoring Scoot today. I'm the one wearing the
Sure.
tiger hat.
Okay, that makes sense. It doesn't, but all right. I see. I'm curious too. Like, does his grandparents still live in this house? So has he been in this house before? Like that. That's
that's a good question.
I have many questions.
It's a nice house.
It is a nice house. Wonder what he does. How many kids is that? 5?
It's a lot of kids. You better get used to these bars. Kids.
Jeez, that's 5 kids.
Yeah, well, you should probably take them out more. Yeah, she thirsty.
Yeah, she want the dick.
Immediately.
She want the dick.
I cannot imagine how big of a deal this would have been in the 1950s. Like, I'm sure this was fucking like
watching TV while you ate food.
Yeah, like to an American. Goddamn.
You mean we never have to have conversations with each other again?
Yes, this was the beginning. I mean, listen, the boomers started that shit.
It is the boomers' fault. It's all their fault. Everything is their fault.
It's almost always their fault.
Even though technically her parents would not, they'd be part of the silent generation. Technically Lorraine is a baby boomer.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there you go then. Thanks, silent generation. If only you would have shut the fuck up.
I think the reason why too, you got to think they come from like extreme poverty. A lot of that generation.
Yeah,
so like
because,
the novelty of this, like they're not even thinking
like
about the
repercussions. Were in
repercussions.
war and shit like that, and fucking, they were born during the Great Depression. Why would you say that? I'd be like, I don't know, man.
Because Adrian, this is a story written for the viewer. Okay, he's almost doing a Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. Okay,
yeah.
If you understand,
yeah,
he's doing it a little aside. Like we know.
Aside.
We know. Why is she sitting so close to him?
Yes, I just wanted to double check, make sure it was still working.
Yeah, it's
John F. Kennedy Drive.
Who the hell is John F. Kennedy?
I mean, y'all would probably know who John F. Kennedy is in the 1950s. Still.
No, I don't think so.
Really? Was he not even like in politics at all?
He didn't run for president until the 1960s.
Was the Kennedy family not really known at this point?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was.
Maybe not. No, you might be right.
Yeah, I don't think
right.
they were like very popular. Yeah, and this would have been.
They were still
5 years before he would have ever come to any.
Well, yeah, and if
4 years.
if the dad knew it at all, they would have known the Kennedys as fucking what the fuck were they like booze runners? Yeah, bootleggers and booze runners and shit. For those who don't know, that's how the Kennedys got their family wealth. Just a reminder.
That's probably idiots too. Right? You have a kid like that, it's on you. See, now my next question is: does she have contact with her father? This movie is just nothing but questions, Adrian.
Also,
I need more weed.
Also, this fucking I forgot you get to see Doc Brown's actual mansion before it got.
And there's
destroyed.
the garage. There's the garage.
Also, that nice, beautiful brick driveway. Oh my god, I want to die. I love it. It's so beautiful. Oh god.
Did I tell you there's like a stop sign by my house where the road had like basically been like scraped off, and so there's like this huge dip in the road where there's just a bunch of brick old road exposed. It's so stupid.
I love that we just put pavement over brick. I love that that's what we did.
Yeah, makes sense.
Hello, stranger. I guess serial killers weren't well known about at this point, so.
I appreciate, too, that they got a different dog because it was a different dog. Because, like, this is Copernicus, not Einstein.
Oh, that's
and I appreciate
right.
that they got a different dog.
That actually makes a lot of sense. I didn't even think about the fact that it's a different dog. I never thought about that. I don't know why I never thought about that. I should have thought about that because that just makes complete logical sense. Einstein would not have lived that fucking long.
He's basically just doing a cold read.
Yeah, basically. I do like that his hair is more blonde than completely gray, completely white.
Oh, yeah, they did their business, you know. They took the time.
I never noticed the blonde before.
You know why, Adrian? You know why you didn't notice it?
Because
Because it's a good story, and you're not looking at little details to be like,
This time I'm paying attention to little details because I've seen this movie.
well, because we watched that Red Letter Media video,
Yeah,
and we're
and
doing a commentary
and
track
I've seen
on it.
the
If you were just
movie-
here to like enjoy it, I don't
no,
think it
I
would
wouldn't.
be
I would
as-
never
yeah.
have noticed it.
I haven't been born yet. Here we go. Here it comes.
Oh yeah.
Ronald Reagan, the actor? I don't know if you ever watched the Some More News videos on Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
And they constantly insert this clip.
The actor.
Yeah.
Huh.
If you ever want to know why I remember very significant details, it's because I watched movies like this as a kid, and I'm like, no, when people tell me important backstory
Yeah, you
information,
gotta
TM,
remember.
I'm gonna need it for later.
If you don't remember, you're gonna get stuck in the past.
Yep. You're gonna get stuck right before an unskippable cutscene, and it's gonna be miserable for the rest of your life.
Also, Doc's car. Oh, beautiful. Good to know he's keeping the trope alive that scientists can't draw worth a shit.
I work in a research lab, and I can confirm with 100%.
Yes. They use a very different part of their brain.
So one of my labs works with breast cancer stuff, and they draw titties all over the walls, but how they're drawn, it looks like a pair of balls, and it's hilarious.
Y'all know those are balls, right? No, they're titties. No, those are balls. Enjoy your ball titties.
Your titty testicles.
Your titty testicles. How the fuck he was able to hook it? I mean, I guess there would be a way, but y'all had to fucking really fuck with that shit to get that to hook up.
All on the atomic wars. He's so very certain that atomic wars have happened in the future. I love that.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
that's particularly painful.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's so painful.
Yeah, if only you knew. If only you knew. Doc, if only you knew what the future truly held.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
What?
Oh, God.
What?
You could, in theory, have the original time take place in 2015. the future be in 2030 or no, that's 15 years. Whatever 2015 would be, however many years in the future. What's 15 plus 30 and not good at math?
Fuck, I'm not good at math.
Oh no. Okay. I could do this.
Listeners, comment below. I'm joking.
45. It'd be 240. 2045.
Oh, that makes sense. Marty's in his like 50s. I guess.
Yeah. No. So hear me out on this. So the time, it's 2015, and then it's 2045, and then in the past it's 1985. What happens in 2015? It's a golden escalator shaped problem.
Escalator. It's a big golden escalator.
And it just made me think of like they go, they go to the future. Oh yeah. Well, future boy. Oh geez, I turn off the microphone. Hopefully, I think it's okay. Hello. Yes, I think it's fine.
Okay, good.
No. Just like I don't know. Just like. You go back to 1995 or whatever. Well, who's going to be president in 2015? Well, somebody just started running. I don't think he'll win. And they, Donald Trump, they're like, oh, yeah, he'll never win. And they just laugh and laugh and laugh. And then we cut to black.
I think we have...
I don't know. That's Universal used that. That's a terrible idea.
Listen, I remember we moved... In one of the versions, we moved the wedding to 2019 because we had them be like, oh, yeah, fucking, he's going to run again, but he probably won't win again, right?
It's a very fanboys ending. Guys, what if it sucks?
Yes.
Or they would just be like, well, I mean, if he did get reelected, at least that'd be the worst thing that could happen.
Sweet summer children.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems a little cheap. It
is. We probably shouldn't do it, but it's just like little did they know that fucking Arrested Development voice. Little did they know that there actually was a worse outcome. The outcome where he loses and then wins afterwards. Also, this picture shit always fucks me up. Why is it slow like this?
So, I actually do have a theory.
Okay.
Because his mom, the future is not solid yet. Because his mom still hasn't made
her decision.
A certain type of decision
which
yet.
Is why towards the dance...
As soon as she kisses him and it solidifies, it clicks the timeline back into the correct place it's supposed to be in.
I mean, listen, couldn't have Marty been his own dad?
Which is why his older brother goes away first. Because the longer... with time, you'd think it'd be the other way, but we don't need to think about that.
Was this a thing that they did in the 1950s, the kick me signs? Is this a real thing that happened? When growing up, I never saw this. This never happened.
I don't know. I wasn't in school then. I've only ever seen it as a trope.
Yeah, I'm just like, there's some things that are tropes that I'm just like, was this a real thing that happened, or did someone just make this shit up and we've just accepted that this was real at some point, but it's not? Because I know hazing was a real thing. Like hazing from the movie Dazed and Confused, because my dad went to a country school that was like that. It was mostly rural schools. Room raper.
Whenever someone says hazing, that's what I think about now.
Well, yeah.
I hate Dazed and Confused.
It's a movie.
The movie isn't bad. I want to be clear.
Yes,
I don't like it because the characters and how the story is just structured. It's too realistic for me, and it pisses me off too much.
Yes,
it's too upsetting for me.
I can get that.
Her pussy just fucking splooshes on the floor
immediately. 1 second, I'm gonna eat this fruit snack, so I'm gonna shut my mic off for just a second.
That's fine. I can talk about her splooshing on the ground. She's splooshing. I'm looking at her friends' reactions, and they're just they're like they're looking at him really fucking weird. I don't know. Is he a dreamboat?
Hey, Marty, your mom wants to fuck you. That's not
love. Which it makes sense, if they're related, So they're getting heavy. That's so heavy in the future. Is that something?
That is unrealistic. He would have said, "This is fucked up. Like, what the fuck?" I think someone would be way more concerned that their mom wanted to fuck them.
Well, this is a PG movie.
I get that.
And you, okay, another thing.
I'm not trying to weird you out, but will you be concerned if you went back in time and one of your parents wanted to fuck you?
I would actually kill myself so I would never make it to the future. Yeah, you're fucking. It's just gonna be one-sided conversation. I had a thought. Fuck. That is definitely an 18-year-old forehead.
It is normal 18-year-old forehead.
Okay, you asked me if I went back in time and one of my parents wanted to fuck me. I'd be like, I'd kill myself. Like, I just kill myself.
Listen, yeah. I mean, I would too. Like, I could not deal with that.
Yeah, I just jump.
He's like, well, Doc,
into a vat of
never
acid.
mind. You don't need to help me now. I'm gonna help myself.
Boom.
Hold on, Marty. Hold on. Let's not do anything drastic now. No, this is pretty fucked up, Doc. I'm not dealing with this shit. Unless you want to deal with it, I'm not dealing with it.
Oh, you were talking about... So, the other thing I want to point out, besides, like, it's a PG movie, so they're not going to use, like,
yeah, what I
but
said was, just because, like, I don't think anyone can hear me, what I said was, I didn't think his reaction was very realistic, because instead he's just like, whoa, that's heavy, whereas I feel like someone would be far more panicked, or like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Well,
even if he doesn't cuss, like, you would think he'd be like, what, whoa, what? No. What?
Like, the thing is, like, this is true, but...
It's a fantasy again. I get it. It's this weird.
Also, too, like, everybody reacts differently. Like, there's probably part of him that's in fucking denial, because I would be.
Yeah. Get your meat hooks out. See, that's the other reason that I, like, worry about, like, him and her is because Biff clearly was doing this shit to her even before George.
No, you're not wrong.
And would George have been able to stand up to him?
Yeah. You have to remember, though, that if she hadn't gone to the dance with Calvin, she wouldn't have been in the car.
Well, it's possible.
That car, so she wouldn't have been in that particular situation.
So we've been told by her. So we've been told by her. But then again, there's never anything that indicates otherwise, so I cannot say. It's more just me trying to figure out why she's a hoe in this universe, and then, like, when she's older, she prude as fuck. Maybe it's because she's a hoe denied, you know?
I don't know.
I mean, clearly George fucked her. He fucked her like at least 3 times. He has 3 children.
George, he fucked her. He at least fucked her.
He fucked her. I'm just saying, like...
He fucked her, Lou.
He fucked her. Like, they had sex. Like, sex happened.
They penetrated each other.
Penis went into puss. Those noises. That's what.
Tell me you're an asexual without telling me you're a goddamn
dude, I say
asexual.
shit sometimes and I'm just like, yeah, no.
When people have sex, it sounds like Donald Duck drowning. I hate you so much.
You opened the door.
Except I love you.
Also, I love this house.
All the houses in this movie, all the houses everywhere are great. All houses everywhere.
Like, goddamn, just everything, like the little rafters, everything. Oh.
You're a little rafter.
I mean, sometimes.
You're a little raptor.
Little raptor.
No. This is evil.
Yeah,
this guy's gonna be deaf, dude. Fuck Van Halen. Fucking.
Edward Van Halen.
That's what it says.
It's Eddie Van... What?
No, his name's Edward.
Yeah, but no one calls him Edward Van Halen. They call him Eddie Van Halen.
I don't know. Adrian, people are weird.
I like to think it's just so that he could get away with not having to actually pay Eddie Van Halen any money.
Possibly. I just always think of it as like, you know, when someone like really loves something, they use like the full name for it, you know.
Yeah,
like that's what I kind of always like. He highly respects Eddie Van Halen.
It's not like I don't call Greg Gregory Graff.
Exactly. I think it's like that.
Yeah.
I think it's like that.
So that's fucking fair.
Or like if you had like a tape with a bunch of like if he did spoken word like Henry Rollins, you had like a little tape that said Gregory Graffin. I think it would be, you know.
It's crazy. I think they just had those bottle cap things everywhere.
Well, why is it crazy? There wasn't another alternative to how you get bottle caps off.
I know, but like bottle caps just weren't a thing when we were growing up. That's what I mean. It's like it's crazy to think of like a time where that was a thing.
I wish they'd bring all that shit back.
I do too. Bottle caps are.
But
like,
Americans must consume maximum amounts of things.
My thing is like glass bottles are better for the environment and better for like consumption purposes. They can be reused. Just give people like fucking 15 cents when they bring their goddamn bottles back. Fucking goddamn.
You know what? He just said, it's a wonder I was even born. And I think she'd have to be a hoe because she would have to be initiating sex in order for them to fuck. Because he just looks like he can't even deal with the fact that sex exists.
Now, he just wants to write his stories. Like, he doesn't even seem interested in her in the future. Like, the present, I guess? The original present, original timeline? Like, whatever passion they had has been long since fucking gone.
Yeah, well, what I think is really interesting, too, like you mentioned, like, he doesn't really seem too interested in her. And, like, if he hadn't been hit by her dad's car, he probably would have never asked her. It wasn't... She's like, it was meant to be.
Yeah,
and
like, he was
not
physically
really.
attracted to her, but that doesn't mean he was, like, into her.
Yeah.
Also, I love that scene.
Lou, give me a milk... Or give me a shake. A milkshake. Chocolate. This is very silly. Has popped me to you.
What?
This is probably just my opinion, but I do think Crispin Glover is very hot, and I've always felt in this movie that they took extra care to try to make him look like unattractive.
Look at his eyes.
He has the most beautiful serial killer eyes of all the serial killer eyes.
Like the idea that
serial
someone
killer
wouldn't
world.
find him attractive outside.
Like he has a great jawline. His skin is fucking flawless.
Yeah.
He looks like
I would fucking kill
Crispin Glover always has like right now he kind of looks like a cave dude, but it's like very well kept.
Yeah.
Crispin Glover's a fascinating individual.
Nice
Oh, he is. He's his jawline be popping. Oh, great filmmaking right there.
Biff also has beautiful eyes.
Everybody just be having beautiful eyes in this film. What do you get?
Basically, Marty's are like a little less bright, but
God, he's stupid. Like, it's honestly shocking how stupid he is. And he's a dream.
It's a goddamn it, Marty.
Well, you can just hear, like, she's splooshing all over Biff's face because he's on the floor.
Also, fucking this. First off, that skateboard would fucking break. They were not meant to do stuff like this back then.
Adrian?
I know. It's a fantasy. I'm just saying. Modern skateboards didn't exist until the 1970s, I think.
I know nothing.
Lords of Dogtown and all that stuff. Maybe the 60s.
Lords of Butt Baby Town.
Tony Alpha would be very confused.
Well, tell him Lou Beta said fuck you.
Tony Alpha. I said Tony Alpha, not Alpha.
I heard Alpha.
But I love Lou Beta. You should have said Lou Omega. That would have been funnier.
Or Lou Sigma.
Lou Sigma. Oh, that would have been.
This bitch and her fucking. He's a dream. He's so dreamy.
I love the Thug 1, Thug 2.
Why? Okay, I have a question. I have the most important question.
First off, Biff's going to jail for running those fucking pines over.
100%.
You think the cops are going to fucking... Cops don't have shit to do back in the 1950s besides harass black people.
Especially in like an all-white, basically all-white neighborhood.
Well, they might be harassing the
future
black
Mary,
people who
yeah.
live, This town kind of looks like
yeah, but they got to have more cops than just those who harass the few black residents in Hill Valley.
You would hope.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
I have an important question. Why in the 90s...
gonna kill him.
Listen, this is an important question, Adrian. Listen. Shit. Okay. Why in the 1950s, whenever there's like a gang of hooligans or whatever, why does one of them always wearing 3D glasses?
So, I have wondered that...
Because it's not just in this movie. I don't know if maybe this movie...
It's a thing.
I don't know if this movie originated the trope, but I have seen it in countless cartoons, in other like small little live action
even in video
things.
games, like Zombies Ate My Neighbors has a character who wears 3D glasses the entire time.
I get that son of a bitch.
I like how they smeared it all over them just to make sure.
I don't know. But I'm going to find out.
Oh, God, the moisture in the air.
Yeah, like she's increasing the humidity in the general vicinity that she's in.
I also got to say, Doc is impressive as shit that he's like fixing this modern ass vehicle 30 years before
Well,
any of those
he's a fucking
parts.
genius. He invented time travel, Adrian. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty.
I mean, he had to like understand to some degree that he probably died there, right? I think it's part of the reason why he ends up reading the letter later.
I do too, yeah.
As much as he's like, I don't want to know, he clearly wants to know. How could you not want to know?
Yes.
If nothing else to fucking change it. This is a man trying to convince himself.
Oh, for sure.
I never noticed it before.
It's just like, Lorraine trying to convince herself back in 1985 that she's like, yeah, George and me were meant to be.
Yep, and you can see
and the light dies in her eyes, and she takes another drink of vodka.
I do love this whole plan. It's just fucking genius. It's crazy.
You know what I've always wondered? I probably should wait to mention it, but I'm going to mention it. So I've always wondered, because like when the cop stops him later, he's like, do you have a permit for that? And he's like, of course I do. I've kind of always wondered if the permit was fake or not. Because like in theory, he could have, like if he has good rapport with the city, he could have easily gotten a science experiment, permit. It wouldn't have been a problem. But
he does seem like he's at least somewhat well respected back then.
Yes,
at this point.
Exactly. But it's also like, we know that he's sneaky. He's a sneaky guy.
He literally like tricks fucking Libyan nationalists into getting their plutonium. Also, I love the fire extinguisher in this. It's very like more accurate to the time. Also, something you would use in a lab, not fucking, Yeah. Because of the chemicals and shit.
Yes.
Like you said, attention to detail in this is just top notch.
Yep.
It really is. She could probably hear you through the glass.
Yeah, I know.
It's your mom, and she's like, "Wait, what?" I never thought about that either, but it's just like, dog, she could fucking hear you through that glass. Like that glass is not insulated worth a shit. What? Why would you call me mom? Why did you call me mom?
She doesn't give a fuck.
No, she's just too wet.
She's not even hearing, like, she's only getting every, like, fifth word.
I think you're right. She's too in her own head right now to be paying attention.
She's so focused on, like, I gotta ask him. She's not even paying a fucking attention to what he's saying.
When I was younger, I was like, why would it be forward? But, like, it's 1950s. Of course it'd be forward for a girl to ask a guy.
Most definitely.
Yeah, this was not acceptable back then. For some reason, because times were fucking stupid as hell. It's still, like, I don't know how acceptable it is nowadays for kids. I'm sure it's more so nowadays.
I have no idea.
But even when we were kids, it was still, like...
It's a little weird.
A little weird. And I never understood why. I thought that shit was stupid.
Yeah.
It's almost like gender's dumb.
I think a man should be strong.
And
I love the whole time how Doc's just, like, right there. And Lorraine does not care at all.
And Marty's just like, Doc, please, help.
What a weird scenario, even for a fairy tale fantasy thing. Like, so they dance with her.
I do appreciate that they never like make Marty even flirt with the idea that he would fuck his mom. Like,
oh yeah, no, they definitely.
He's very much like, oh god.
I gotta correct this error.
This error needs to be fixed. And he's very optimistic that it will inevitably be fixed.
Yes.
But like.
Hey, that is 80s American optimism right there.
Listen, the American dream was still kind of alive a little bit.
For white people.
And pretend, yeah.
For white people.
For pretend. They hadn't realized that Reagan was fucking them at this point.
Just the middle and upper class,
Yes.
though. The poor's already knew.
Yeah, no, the poor's definitely knew. The poor's were dealing with the AIDS crisis, which Reagan was like, ha 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 ha. And cocaine that he was most likely dropping into the communities. We don't know that for sure, but honestly, just saying. And
Well,
when I was younger, I was like, that seems silly. And then as I got older, I'm like, oh no, they did that shit.
you're lying, George.
I like George's pants.
Get your damn hands off her.
He's so proud of himself.
I wish Crispin Glover was easier to work with.
I know,
wish
because he
was
is great in
movies.
this movie.
He's a great actor. Every movie that he's in, like, I'll usually wind up remembering his performance
Yeah.
in like the top 3 or even above most other people. Like, I hate the movie Dead Man. I do not like that movie. He's only in like a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But he steals the show. He's like one of the only things I remember about that movie besides the ending.
Yeah, everything I've seen him in, like I don't think I've seen him in a ton of stuff, but what I have seen him in, he's always been great. Yeah.
Stuff.
I think Christopher Lloyd back then was like a really good actor too. Nowadays, I think he just kind of does whatever the fuck, you know. But
it's
been a little while.
I was gonna say, I think he's retired from
But there was a
acting,
while
isn't he?
where he was just doing like whatever the fuck he was being offered, and I was
Sure.
like, ugh. And it's like, I guess if you're
Gets to
near
be old man
retirement,
now.
yeah, I was gonna say, I guess if you're near retirement, I guess I can understand why. Bruce Willis did the same thing. It's like, I got to make my money now.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't fucking blame Bruce Willis for that nowadays.
Yep.
Looking back, like fucking, you know, he knew his time was limited. Wrestlers do the same thing. It's why I'm really mixed about the CM Punk shit, because it's like, I do get the need for the
Yeah.
money. He's 46 years old.
Yeah.
But also, fuck you. And fuck the company from putting you in that position.
I know.
Sorry, everyone. random wrestling bitching. I'm good. I'm done. It's fine. Your friend
In time.
in time.
Oh, it doesn't say in time.
Oh.
Why does it say your friend in time, Marty? Maybe that's what Doc said. That
I think
letter
that's what
that he
Doc
gives.
says. Yeah, because Doc leaves him a letter at the end
To
of the
be fair,
third.
embarrassingly, I've actually probably seen the second one more than I've seen the first and the
Yeah,
third
so
one.
I
'Cause
think
when
a
I was
lot
a
of-
kid, I was
yeah.
a kid, I would rewatch the second one a lot.
Well, that second one is great. I know a lot of people, it's not... I'm not going to say it's as clean as this movie, because it's not. This movie is very clean as far as its script, its focus, and everything.
And there's not as much tension
There's
in
not
the
as-
second movie, but
Yes.
how they kind of make everything intricately work, which, since we were talking about Harry Potter the other night, does kind of
Yes.
make sense that I like that movie. Best part's going to be coming up soon. The Johnny Be Good part is like one of my favorite parts, probably.
I do like ultimately that they do make the band like decent dudes and shit like that, but yeah, I wish they wouldn't have done the Chuck Berry thing.
Yeah, that still bothers me a lot.
Like, they could have had Marty play anything else, and it would have been
Well,
fine.
the thing is, it's like the phone call doesn't have to happen.
No.
That's my thing. It's just like you don't.
If
have
anything, I would have had him be like, man, I swear to God, I've heard this before. You
Yeah.
know, because then it's more like Chuck Berry already made the song.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done. Then it's fine.
Even calling his brother, you know what would actually be funnier? It would be a lot funnier if he called his brother and he's like, dude, you know that new song? You got to get that out there now.
Yeah.
White people about to steal our music again.
That would have been fucking funny, yeah, honestly. Like, goddamn.
Because, that's what happens.
It is, yeah.
Sister
Historically speaking.
Loretta Sharp invented fucking rock and roll.
Yep.
You know? Like,
Chuck Berry perfected aspects of it, and Elvis.
he was like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, and like, listen, I don't want to like diminish the talent of fucking Elvis.
I do.
But
I don't care about Elvis that much.
I don't
honestly.
care about Elvis either, but I'm not going to claim like, he wasn't worth a shit. But the issue is that they act like he is the king of rock and roll. He made it. He didn't. He pulled it from other places and shit. And I'm fine with artists being inspired by other artists, but you need to be honest about your inspirations and where they come from,
Yeah.
because otherwise you are just ripping someone off at the end of the day. You got to be honest about that shit. If Elvis would have been like, oh man, I was inspired by Loretta Sharp and fucking Chuck Berry and shit like that, you know what? Fine. I wouldn't have fucking given him shit for that. That's not really stealing at that point. It's inspiration. Culture belongs to everyone, blah, blah, blah. I know it gets complicated. I understand, and I'm not here to pretend otherwise.
Hey everybody, welcome to our Back to the Future commentary track where we talk about race issues. Oh my god.
Deep cut racial issues and how white people like to claim ownership.
I love that weird mannequin, the weird mermaid mannequin.
I do too. The whole set in this fucking dance is fucking 10 out of 10.
That clock too, I appreciate that like school clocks did not change in like the 50 years between like when they were in this movie and then when we were in school. Those clocks look the exact fucking same.
Yes, they did. There's some design choices that just never changed. Lockers are basically the same. Bathrooms are more or less the same. They're a little different, but you know, the designs are basically still there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
It's about to get serious.
Oh, God. Oh, God. His eyes.
The terror.
You need to push her off of
The
you.
thing is, what I think is really funny is like, that's it. Like, he's never going to be off sex again. It's over. It's over. His dick will never work again.
Yeah, when he goes into the future, he shouldn't have any children. Look at the horrified look. Yeah, it's a good feeling. You should follow that. You should stick with that feeling. Never kiss me again. Also, Marty, why didn't you lock the door?
Because
George, God damn it, that's right. Never mind. Well, that's the thing. Yeah.
Oh my God, I know who he looks like. He looks like Lance from the Surfs.
He does.
The whole
Lance
time.
has the same jawline.
Yes,
basically.
in the same nose. It's like almost the exact same profile.
Listen, if they ever do a remake, you got to get Lance to play. No, I'm joking.
Well, like, because I've been watching the Surfs. I've been watching a bit of the Surfs, and the whole time being like, God, who does he fucking look like? So technically, he looks like Biff from back. I'm sure he's been told that before.
Yeah. If not, I'll be telling him.
You gonna call him?
Yeah. Hey, Lance, it's me, Adrian. I love this scene.
Like, well, reefer addicts, okay?
Go home to your mama, boy. And they just chase him up. They're not going to beat him up or nothing.
No, they're literally, I think they turn around like almost immediately.
They do. Yep, look, they're coming back down the ramp already. You can see the shadows turning.
Yep.
They're just more like, don't fuck with us, motherfuckers.
Leave us alone.
One of the best scenes in
Oh,
cinema.
definitely. The music is perfect. Everything about it's perfect. Get your damn hands off. You look at me. It's just like, oh, I fucked up.
No, Biff. Stealing his nerves. You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Great acting.
No, Biff.
You leave her alone.
You leave her alone.
God, I love that moment.
Dude, if I'm her, I am opening the other door and I'm getting the fuck
I don't
out
know
of
why
there.
she has
I'll
it.
come back and get the car. Oh, actually, it's actually Doc's car.
Oh, yeah. That might be why she's...
I'm actually surprised it hasn't.
Yeah.
It's all them 1950s carrots and milk.
Honestly,
and the cheese.
yeah.
It's make it built strong bones.
And Biff's probably not pushing. He's probably stretching out the pain more than he is trying to snap
Yeah, he's
the
probably
arm.
not. Yeah, because then there's proof that he hurt
Yeah,
somebody and they come back to bite him.
And breaking an arm is like, that's fucking a high level assault charge.
Oh, God, that's such good filmmaking.
It is. And I like the moment. He has this moment of like thrill because he just punched Biff out and, you know, well deserved. But then he's like immediately like, oh shit, okay.
I got it. I got to get it together.
She's like, fuck, I am now.
I think a man should be strong.
My criticism will definitely come from the monetary thing, though.
He's right. He is right about that.
Yeah, they shouldn't have.
I hadn't really thought about it, but he
them
is...
being in love would have been enough.
It's George McFly.
It still would have changed things, but it didn't have to be like that. As much as I like the idea of it making him believe in himself enough to publish the books and shit, that's awesome. It's just, don't make him rich. You know, you could have made him like he's still making money off the books, but he's not like wealthy, you know?
Yeah. I am kind of a little bit, the thing is, if he's a niche science fiction writer, it makes sense that they would probably live in a house like that. I think the furniture and everything's probably a little too nice, actually.
Yeah.
Because, like, unless you're Stephen King or Michael Crichton, you weren't making buku bucks.
No.
And they live in California.
Yeah.
So, like, I thought that it would... Like, I didn't like him being like, they would live in a much nicer house. I'm like...
No, I thought the house was fine.
Yeah.
It's more just like the opulence in which they live.
Yes, I agree. I think the stuff's a little bit too nice.
Like, I don't even mind them getting...
Which it lends to that I agree with Crispin Glover.
Like, I don't even mind them getting Marty the car necessarily.
Having that be, like, the only... Maybe.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, we were, you know, books were doing good. We were able to put a little aside and get you the truck you wanted. You're doing good in school, whatever the fuck, you know. It's 1980s. It is fucking viable.
They even could have played it like, well, we knew you and Jennifer were going down to the lake tonight, and then they look at each other and are all in love.
Yeah, that's how I would have.
So you can get like a little bit of cake, but the love is the meat.
Yeah, that's
the truck is the frosting.
Exactly, the love should be the thing. Like I said, I don't mind his books, like him being an author. I think that's
successful,
fine.
yeah, but making it more seem like that's more
like the positive that came from it instead of like them being in love. That should be the focus. Because like Mike says, like Crispin Glover is George McFly is the main character. He's the protagonist.
Yep.
He's the one who grows in this movie.
Yep.
Also this scene, the Riz. She's ready for it.
She's ready.
Thank God this motherfucker. You know, he was thinking like, God damn it. Oh, thank God he figured it out.
I think what would have been more interesting is if their outfits had changed right before they cut the camera.
Yes, because the outfits don't make any sense if they're like fucking...
Well, and they look different in the future when they come back.
Yes.
So I'm like, I wish they had just modified. I know that that's a little bit too much. There's so much detail.
You got the fucking older brother wearing suits and shit, and fucking they're dressed
and
nicer.
And the sister's kind of more of a yuppie.
Yeah, she doesn't have glasses. She has contacts.
Yeah.
You could have just had him play his own song.
Nope. Well, he's smart enough to know that that's not going to go off. There is also a slight chance that he doesn't realize that this song hasn't been released yet. Because, like, that information wasn't...
Yeah, he does say it's an oldie where he comes from. He doesn't look like he fully knows the year.
Like, how old what? Just try to keep up, okay? Me, when anyone who's an actual musician asks me to get out my clarinet and play music, and I'm like, I don't understand, right?
You're looking like you're playing, but you're not.
Yeah. The gentleman who is coming to visit me in July, he's bringing a lot of his instruments, and he's like, you should play with me. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, Just going to toot a horn.
Who is singing this, by the way?
So, Mike says that it's not Michael J. Fox, but
I can't tell.
It sounds like him.
The thing is they could have gotten someone who sounded like him in their singing voice. The thing is, I can't tell because Michael J. Fox, to my knowledge, has never sung again after this.
Well, Michael J. Fox, though, is a decent musician. He can really play guitar.
Is that true? I did not know this.
And
it's possible it's him, then.
It's to my understanding, he's actually playing the guitar.
Where's my fucking phone? All right, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go silent for a second. I'm gonna look into this.
Yeah, because like when Mike was like, they should have got somebody else. I'm like, it sounds just like him. It's Marvin Berry. Oh, that's the sound you've been looking for. Well, listen to this. He's doing the walk and everything.
It's a little. Okay.
Here we go.
It is someone else.
Oh, shit.
The singing voice is actually that of Mark Campbell, a musician from the band Jack Mack and the Heart Attack.
Okay.
Fox did play the guitar, though.
Okay.
Although, no, wait. The actual guitar music was played by Tim May. So he's obviously playing, doing it.
Yeah, I didn't know if he recorded on the track or not.
Yeah.
I just knew when it was being filmed, he was actually playing.
He was playing. He learned the song for it and everything. So at the minimum, his hand movements and everything, they're correct.
Yeah.
But him singing, they got someone else to sing.
Yeah.
It's possible they were looking for a certain level of projection that he's not able to do.
Possible.
They're just like, all right. Oh, okay.
I would have loved to have seen like a few people like in the audience being like, yeah, you know?
Yeah, you'd think there'd be some. You know there's greasers in that fucking audience, right? Like there's.
It is kind of weird how like basically Biff's friends are the only ones who kind of look greasery.
Yeah, like that was a thing though. That was like a counterculture thing back then.
Yeah, well maybe Hill Valley is just so perfect, you know. They don't have any
I've
of
seen
those.
Footloose. I know about this.
Oh, you and your fucking Footloose.
Listen. All right? You got to kick off your Sunday shoes, all right?
I'm going to kick them off right into your face.
Footloose.
We watched Dark, right? We finished it. We watched
did.
It.
Dark.
I just think of it like in comparison to this, you know, and like how intricate and serious Dark takes itself.
I like to think that like Dark was inspired. Someone like German dude was just watching Back to the Future, and he's like, "Yeah, but what if I did this serious though?" And then it just because you
like
and me
when I watched Spinal Tap, and I'm like, "Did Ween see this movie and just said, what if we did it for real?"
You and me have done that though. You and me have watched something, and it's just like, I mean, listen, I'm literally trying to think of fucking magic school shit because I want to prove that bitch wrong. Not the person who did the video. I mean, J.K. Rowling. I want to make something that bitch can't
Oh yeah,
see.
shit. There's a plot. There's a time time
a
travel plot going on.
Wait,
shit.
Plot A is still happening.
Oh shit. I forgot we got to go back to the future really quick.
Is this is plot A, right? This would be the A plot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Damn. That's some good shit right there. I think that's the dirty bookstore in the future. The Western Auto Parts store.
There's a TV store.
Biff in one punch. I know he had it in him. Never. See, it would have been better if they were wearing different outfits, I think. Because he would have known what it looked like beforehand, and so it would have signified.
Yeah, even if it didn't change when Marty was holding, if it would have changed when Doc was holding.
Yeah. Same time. You're like you never left.
God, the scene, the music, all of it, just the build up.
Oh, it's great. Will he make it?
Hello. Okay. I like to check.
Hello.
Just to make sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because it's just we got like a not quite a jerry rig system.
I'm not,
it's like semi-professional.
I'm not wearing headphones right now, so I just hope everything sounds good.
If it doesn't, it's not the end of the world.
Now we got a setup going now that should be better for Discord and shit. So we got the tech husband on it.
You know, I mean, we probably shouldn't talk shop on the cord. Do you think that I could have the mic hooked up to the computer where you could hear me, but where I hooked up the recorder to the microphone?
I think.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I think so.
Because then if you recorded audio on your end, putting it on 2 different tracks would make it so much easier for you. Even if you were just doing audio only, it would make it a lot easier.
Yeah, like we'll talk to Smiles about
after
that.
The fact,
but
before we take off.
Yeah, but I think we could do that.
So I'm just trying to think of like an easier way, you know, where you can just pop it in and adjust each track and then just cut it, where you don't have to do audio adjustments along with cutting.
Yeah,
because that's what was killing me, was trying to go through and do all the audio adjustments and then going back and cutting, and it was just it was taking 3 times as long. But if we had been on separate audio tracks, it would have been easy. I could have just equalized them both right off the bat and then spot check as I was editing.
Yeah.
Ah!
Your life depends on it. Oh, this scene. Oh, God.
Talk about a photo finish.
Like, I can literally feel goosebumps forming on my skin.
Oh, yeah,
right
I'm anxious. I'm anxious. Will they make it in time?
Yeah, like I've seen this scene a million times.
It's like
it's the
few
same.
films demonstrate good action, tension filmmaking.
It's the same vibe I get watching Luke Skywalker battle Darth Vader in Empire.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
Or are they going to blow up the Death Star in the original Star Wars?
There's so many like little moments. It's just tension is like an art form. And I'm not going to say no filmmaker is capable of doing it nowadays. It's just not as often is it like...
Well, it's not like this in major mainstream movies because, like... The thing is like, even if you're watching it the first time, like, this is not the type of movie that would be like, oh no, you know, it didn't work out, now he's stuck in... That's not the vibe of this movie. So you would even know watching it on the first time that he's likely gonna make it, but you still feel that intensity.
Yes.
Whereas now with Marvel, it's just like, well, nobody's gonna die, so there's no tension.
Yeah, they have contracts that are going 10 years into the future.
Yeah, but like you watch this there was no sequels planned. They talk about it in the Back to the Future video, but I already knew because I like, you know, trivia and stuff like that, but that they had no intention on making a sequel. That ending is supposed to be a joke. There's no way he would be able to hear him. Like, there's absolutely no way.
Yeah. Not over all of that and the bells.
Not the wind with the bells and all that.
It's possible he just saw the motion and then got it, even if he didn't hear him. All right, Doc, your part. Your terrifying part. And the thing is like, he probably would actually survive a fall from here, but it doesn't matter. It feels like he wouldn't, and that's enough. He would definitely be hurt.
He'd be hurt.
He would definitely be hurt. But he would probably survive, because that's not that high up. Humans can survive much higher fucking falls. It just kind of depends on where you land, really.
This fucking car with it sliding all over the place.
I love it. I wish this car was at least more in video games, at least. Like, shit. Missed opportunity to not have
what
this car
I think is
kind of
wild too is like you never see like a used one anywhere.
No,
I feel like collectors bought it. Yeah, they bought them all up.
Yeah, they keep them. There were talks about making a modern one, but I guess they just never went through with it. But there was talks about it at one point, making a modern DeLorean.
Also, it's very Connor for him to like go through all these ridiculous steps until he finally realizes, wait, I have a time machine. I can just go back further in time and warn him.
And Connor would also probably only give themselves 10 minutes.
Yep, that is the thing that always pissed me off. I'm like, bitch, 10 minutes ain't enough time.
Yeah, I would have given myself 30 minutes. Minimum.
Well, to me, you got to go find him in the morning.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you risk... Well, because you got to think 10 minutes before when he originally left,
well, okay.
He was already there, and if he sees himself, it's going to cause a problem.
So I guess maybe that's why he only did 10 minutes, because at the end of the day, like... he still needs to go back in time for all this to happen, right? If he goes too early, then it might risk him going back. Well, I guess no. You could literally just go in the morning, talk to Doc, and be like, listen, I still need to go back in time, but you need to wear a vest or do something.
Yeah, because him doing that makes sense even if it was in the letter, and Doc would just be like, dude, I knew. I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read the letter. I'm sorry.
I watched the video. The context clues were clearly there. I died.
Yeah.
The way you were acting was very obvious that I died.
Yeah.
Like, Doc doesn't need to read the letter because it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Like, every time Marty looks at him a certain way, it's obvious that, like, they were friends and he died and Marty saw him die. Or at the minimum that he's not around anymore. All his pants ripping and shit. I never noticed that before. God.
Oh, yeah, the car not starting.
Yep. A problem that would continue. Maybe that's why they don't make DeLoreans anymore. Hit it, Marty.
We're so American.
This shit is just, it's
It is.
It's quintessentially American, this movie. And I love it. You didn't think to move to fucking branch off that shit beforehand? Like, you saw it fall on it.
They weren't thinking.
They really weren't. Doc was just trying to get up there quickly. God damn it. Literally you.
Yes, it is. I feel like Doc is like Mike.
Yeah.
Like, trying to get
Listen,
we gotta get Connor back to the future.
Mike would be the only one capable of getting Connor back
Anyone
to the future.
listening to this is like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Don't worry about it. You'll know eventually. You'll find out.
The thing is, what's crazy about this is there's what he does. There is not enough physical time for him to do what he does next. And I know it's for tension, and it's fine. But it's always kind of bothering me. I'm like, there's not enough time for that for him to do this. There is not enough time.
The only thing I could think of is that these two things are not happening
simultaneously.
Yes.
That's fair.
Like, Doc is moving very quickly in a moment.
But we're kind of seeing like the expanded out version.
Yes, of Marty also getting closer and closer.
Yeah.
That's how I always took it.
That's fair.
Because if you look, he's not that close.
That's
and then
fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Because he like just makes it.
Yeah, and Doc's lucky he was wearing gloves and probably like rubber fucking soled
yeah,
shoes.
He probably thought it. Yeah,
his ass would have died.
Yeah, because he lets go almost immediately.
Yeah, which means it wasn't charging through his body.
Yeah, woohoo.
Oh yeah, that's right. And then to the city, like to them, he saved the clock tower, so he's like a hero. That's why the city probably takes Doc Brown more serious, because he literally saved the clock tower by doing that. And to them, they would have just assumed that that's why he did it. Also, proper reaction, for real. Although y'all probably should have thought about the fact that Marty was definitely going to slam into that theater.
It is kind of interesting.
I guess they didn't really have a choice, right?
Yeah. It's a shithole again.
Yeah, Mayor Goldie didn't do that good.
Oh.
What?
Oh. That's kind of I think that might be a little bit racist.
Oh, wait, no. Assembly of Christ.
Oh, yeah, it was a porno theater before.
Yeah, some things have changed.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you can't assume Mayor Goldie was going to solve every problem. No mayor can. That's still kind of racist. Like, literally, whatever way you take it, it's a little...
Yeah, it's a little racist.
It's a little racist. It's
I'm sure people didn't really think of it.
No, the white savior stuff.
Oh, no, porno theater.
Okay. He said Fred. I didn't realize he knew the dude's name. Oh, God, Bank of America, we're fucked.
Oh, no. What a piece of shit car,
yeah,
I tell you.
I'm telling you, that's why DeLoreans aren't made anymore. Terrorists shouting indistinctly. God damn it, subtitles.
Remember what Adam and Pal say, the real story is in the subtitles.
Yeah.
I love how the town is small enough where he can run and catch up with them in time.
Yep.
Oh, you ready? You ready for the payoff? You ready for the payoff? And Lone Pine Mall!
God damn it, I never noticed that before.
I like that. I like how he almost says it.
And then it's something he remembers. Oh, wait, there's another version of me doing things.
Yeah.
You can't even call them the Libyans. You have to call them the terrorists. Me when I try to go down a hill. Could I have walked down?
We went hiking. You didn't fall down the hill.
I did a good job. I did a good job.
I love his crazy hair. The hair's really selling it.
Yes. And the wind when it
And it explodes like that. Doesn't I think it explodes? Being like, yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, if it didn't explode, it probably will because there was a fire going on.
Yeah, and if it's got like film developing shit in it, like that shit's flammable.
Yep, and they have a rocket. They have a fucking RPG. So, a literal grenade that'll probably blow up once it gets hot enough.
Did he like pass out? What happened?
So, well, yeah, that shit hurts.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
He would have been in a lot of pain, even, which is why he took a second to fucking...
Yeah. Well, also, you probably wanted to play dead regardless because,
The thing is like, always makes me wonder because at the beginning of the movie, it looks like he's wearing that vest all along. But then it's like...
Chicken and egg.
Yeah, that's the thing, right?
Chicken and egg. Talk about screwing up future events. Timmy. Well, I figured, what the hell?
Such a great moment. And also, the fucking...
Quintessentially American, too.
It is.
I'm just going to throw all caution to the wind. Fuck it.
Oh, I guess he went back and got the other DeLorean and got it working. Because I was like, well, wait, Marty took the DeLorean. Well, no, the DeLorean's back now. Okay.
Yeah. Because he would know the repairs that were done on it.
Yep.
Because he did them.
He did them
30 years ago. But
so
also like yesterday.
And now he's got better technology. He probably has stuff in the fucking his big van to fix it.
Yeah, probably because he knows it's going to come back and be broken. I guess. Actually, I don't know if that makes sense.
He would probably plan ahead.
Assume that it would probably break again, I guess.
Because he knows what the work he did on it was probably shoddy. Because he didn't have the right technology to really...
He was not going fast enough for that to happen.
No, absolutely not.
More nitpicks. Ding, 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 ding.
And they gotta water that grass like the Sims.
I love how he's alarm set for 10:28.
Yeah, what a weird time. What day is it? Fucking that you're waking up at 10:28 a.m. Also, you're just sleeping on the bed with your guitar? That's dangerous, buddy.
So, some fun facts. So, Jimi Hendrix used to sleep with his guitar in his bed, and that was the first thing he did every morning was he would grab his guitar and play music. That's fucking serious. I have been with 3 different men who've told me the exact same story, thinking that they're about to blow my fucking mind with that information.
I mean, like I've definitely woken up and grabbed my laptop and started writing before, but like I never.
The first thing I do in the morning is get up and take a shit.
I don't sleep in bed with my laptop. I don't snuggle with the Bible. Yeah, it's just a little too nice.
It is a little too nice.
It's not horrible. But I wish there was still at least a little bit of the old personality there.
Also, okay, I'm going to ask you a question. Does this imply that they have a tennis court in their backyard? Because
No,
I don't think their backyard's big enough, but I also don't
the
understand
way
why they
their
would
garage is set up, they could have pulled into the garage and then came out the back and then walked through the back.
I guess.
Because the garage is detached and it's towards the back.
Yeah.
So I always took it like they parked and then walked around with their stuff. Because there are people who do that. They'll make the back door their front entrance, basically.
Yeah.
I love immediately just...
He even has less hair. I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Well, he's not working in the office anymore because he
Yeah.
hasn't got someone fucking doing his job, so... A little more stressful to be an auto detailer than fucking...
Yep. It is kind of funny because his car got destroyed. He winds up being like, an auto detailer.
Yep.
That's funny. I also love how even though they're the same age, he's like, Mr. McFly, like
Listen,
he looks up teenage boy.
I'll say this. As someone who has beaten up people who used to fuck with me...
Okay, hold on. Okay. Lou needs to say something. He says, or she says, your first novel. So where all this fucking shit come from?
Where did all this shit come from? I assumed he had already, this would have been his second novel or something, right?
This movie makes
Okay,
less
yeah,
sense.
no,
we gotta not think about it. Can't think about it. Nope.
Back to the Future. You could have made sense, actually.
Well,
I was about to praise you for making, this actually makes more sense than I remember, and then that happened. It's like, oh, never mind. Nope, it's gone. Are you fucking okay? Girl, the last person I kissed was my mom. What?
Crispin Glover's criticism actually is a lot more on the nose.
Yes.
Because, I guess I never thought, your first novel. Okay, where'd they get all this fucking money? Because it kind of implies that he became a writer and that's how they got the money. But if that's his first novel, I have questions.
You could argue that, okay, this is me being very generous.
He said it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes.
So here's the only thing I could think is because he wasn't constantly doing work for fucking Biff, he was able to move ahead in his own career. Thus, he was in a better financial position because he wasn't just some lowly fucking office worker. He was probably in management, and thus he was able to work on his novel on the side. Now,
it's possible.
It's possible,
I'd buy
but that is me stretching a little bit. They should explain some shit better if that's the case, that's me giving you credit where it's not necessarily due. Also, fucking Volkswagen Beetle in the background. The Libyans, they found him.
We don't need
roads.
I absolutely love that they're optimistic enough to be like, we'll have flying cars in 30 years. For sure.
Yep.
We'll figure that out.
I mean, listen, when I was a kid, I believed it. And then now that I'm older, I don't want flying cars because
ever since I watched Futurama, I just figured it because I would see the traffic and I'm like, that's not possible.
Yeah.
You can't make lanes. That doesn't make any sense. Then you got all these floating fucking buoys in the fucking sky.
That's the thing. Is the buoys made sense to me when I was a kid, but I'm like,
but the
that
amount
seems
of,
like that would be horrible to deal with. The
no,
noise alone would be fucking
and,
horrendous.
The environment because they would have to be on jet rockets and shit.
Yeah, unless you found a way to make some kind of weird solar powered fucking rock. Even then, it doesn't matter. You're still it's gonna be foggy and shit. I don't know, man.
It would never work.
It would never work. Unless you find a way to make a car float through space without using rockets, I don't know how the fuck you're going to do it. And even then, I wouldn't want that because, once again, you're obscuring my fucking sky with your goddamn cars. I already got to look at your ugly-ass cars when I'm fucking walking down the street. I don't want to look at your ugly-ass cars.
Look up, and you can't even see the night sky.
Yeah, because rich people are
everywhere.
flying their fucking fancy flying cars everywhere.
Which, I mean, if you really think about it, private jets are just flying fancy cars.
They really are. I think those should be illegal, too, at a certain point.
I do, too. I think
Fuck you, rich people.
Yeah, I don't think private jets should even be a thing.
No. They never really should have been.
It's ridiculous.
The problem in this country is we let opulence go a little too fucking far. We need to reel it back in, all right? We're going back to beans and rice. No, I'm joking.
Let's calm down. Let's just
calm down.
Just because a few things don't work doesn't mean we got to blow up the whole thing.
Dog, every day I have to struggle with that thought, trust me. It's fucking... Every day. I'm just
Gonna go back in time, Adrian. So, Adrian, what's your favorite scene
Oh, man.
of a movie that you've seen multiple times?
God, that's so hard to pick a favorite scene out of this movie. Let me think here.
Favorite line?
I mean,
favorite movie,
it's the
favorite-
fucking George McFly punching Biff scene,
Yeah,
obviously.
it's a great scene.
It's a great fucking scene. It's built up too perfectly.
Crispin Glover's performance is just like so
10 out
on
of 10.
point. Every little tiny
I believe...
like micro expression.
I believe him in that scene really hard. Like, he knows he's probably going to get his ass kicked, but he's doing the right thing regardless. You know me.
Yeah,
we
we're
both love
sluts for that shit.
It's literally like...
Yep, Billy Zane, baby Billy Zane.
Yay. The genie
BBC.
scene, you know? We always love the genie scene. The fucking...
Yeah. Anytime when a person who has every incentive to not do the right thing and still does that's my shit.
Yeah, I love that shit. Pinheads.
That's his band, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's Marty's band.
It's a terrible band name.
My favorite scene is probably the Johnny Be Good scene.
It's a great scene.
Because usually when I'm alone, I dance to it.
It's a great scene.
Even though it's kind of racist.
Yeah, if you don't think about it, it's a really fun scene.
Yeah, if you just don't think about
it's kind of like
the historical implications.
It's like watching Hunchback of Notre Dame, and it's a lot of fun until you realize they're using a slur the entire movie.
Yeah.
It's just like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Let me think. I also really like the ending, not the ending scene, but like the climax where they're like racing to
racing to get to the...
Yeah, it's great. 10 out of 10. I love that part. It never makes me not like get goosebumps.
Yep. My heart always, that pace
races
picks
a little
up.
bit. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Like, I fucking love that shit.
Thank you, Panaflex camera. Lenses by Panavision. The Dolby stereo is Dolbying.
The Dolby stereo.
IATSE, we did it. It's a union. The characters and events depicted in this photo play are fictitious. So don't be having any thoughts. Does it look like it's floating to you? Does the text look like it's floating to you?
It does a little bit, yeah.
All right, everybody, don't do anything we wouldn't do. We love you. We'll be back with a regular episode soon.
Eventually. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.